The Biden administration is rolling out a new plan that they say will make it easier for Cubans to be reunited with their American relatives and send them money when they need it. But the Bay Area's Cuban community is sharply divided over whether the plan will help or hurt the people of Cuba. News Channel 8's Annie Mapp joins us live from the Tampa News Center. Tell us more, Annie.
That's right. The White House says this plan will make it easier for Cubans to join their families in the U.S. and raise the cap on money they can send to help relatives in Cuba. But some worry that the new policy will help Cuba's communist government instead. For Steve Rupert and his family, the battle to reunite more Cubans with their American relatives is a very personal one.
My wife's sister and her husband and their son. We applied for a family visa for them 6 years ago. And we haven't heard anything because everything's just been put on hold. So we're hopeful that they'll be able to come to the United States legally.
Now the Biden administration has announced reinstating a policy that will make it easier for Cubans who have applied for asylum to join their families here in the U.S. It's called the Cuban Family Reunification Parole Program. The program will also make it easier for Americans to send money to relatives in Cuba or invest in Cuban projects.
This is a ray of hope. For all the private house owners, all the private restaurants, this is something that they can hang their hat on.
But not everyone believes the new policy is the best to help Cuba. Casa de Cuba President Julio Vidal fears it will keep Cuban communists in power. Until we are able to get rid of this government, we'll have the same situations, and we can't wait on a foreign government to set us free. It's our responsibility. The White House claims that the new policy will also make it easier to fly into other cities in Cuba, but Vidal argues that it may just add up to more money for Cuba's government. They allow anything that's economically beneficial for them to stay in power. If there are more planes flying in and out of other parts of the country and don't threaten their communist regime, of course it benefits them because they make money from each trip. Senator Marco Rubio blasted the president's new Cuba policy. The senator says it's a return to what he calls the failed Cuban policy of the Obama administration. But the White House contends these changes could help bring positive change for the people of Cuba. Live in the Tampa News Center, Annie Mapp, 8 on your side.